It's time to dive into a lineup of the best 3D Mario games ever. Between these three games, I'll show off my immense levels of skill and some sweet tricks along the way. I hope you enjoy my adventures and have a splendid day. It's funny, I stopped recording for like 20 minutes and then the sun is already down and everything else. Man, turn these lights on a little bit, just a smidge here. Wanted to showcase the spooky lighting as well. So, gonna dive back in to this game that we call in some parts of the internet the Galactic Adventures of Super Mario. Known as the greatest adventure he's ever had to some. I would not necessarily say that, but that's just my opinion. My name is Bobby. Welcome in. The greatest, most tremendous experience you'll ever have in your life. Nothing will compare to watching me play Mario Galaxy on your TV, tablet, phone, or otherwise, alright? So don't get it twisted. Your wedding day, nothing compared to watching me right now, okay? Just so you know. That's how it be, that's how it do. I'm gonna try to go through this as quickly as I can, just as a challenge to myself. As you can tell by that, like, eventually there's some portions here that will not process once you are too far away from the goal there, so keep that in mind. Oh, fun fact for you, too. If you look right here at the reflection of Mario, not getting electrocuted by that ball, but if you look at his reflection in the middle of your screen there, you'll see that Mario doesn't have any pupils in his reflection. So that's kind of creepy and terrifying. So I guess it's fitting the spooky aesthetic properly, I suppose. So we're actually going to be approaching some spooky levels soon enough anyways. But yeah, after I record this, I'll be going out to that barbecue. So I'm still very excited for that. More excited than I probably should be. Not really should. No, it's warranted excitement, you know? I haven't seen a lot of my friends in a while, so it's a good thing to be involved with and be a part of. So obviously doing everything safely, responsibly, etc. You know, playing along with any sort of, you know, stipulations that might be at hand here. I didn't expect that to pop right there, but that's fine. I'm gonna go over to here. Yep, there we go. These parts you can really bypass a lot of the areas in a pretty remarkable way, actually. I don't think I need to free the toad. Actually, I think I do. And that should do it. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Do 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 boom 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 boom. One of the best themes in Mario Galaxy is the Captain Toad theme. It's really fantastic. So, what else is happening? I don't know if there's anything else going on. In life, there's like nothing. Like, now it's getting into Halloween, right? I still don't have any Halloween plans, as you could probably assume if you are familiar with my videos. I always complain about how I never have anything to do on Halloween. That'll be the exact same situation this year as well. I do think I'm going to replay Luigi's Mansion, though. I think that's something I'm going to aim and strive to do. Not on video, just for me to play, because I love that game. And it might be one of my favorite games. No, it definitely is one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know where it ranks among all the other ones, but it's definitely one of my favorites. So, excited to get back into that. I'm playing Undertale, so that's exciting as well. There'll be more videos on that in the near future. Not really a lot of there's not a lot of Lego things coming out. There's not like there's a couple things, but nothing too exciting, I guess. There's a Space Junk Galaxy. It's number 10 there. So I only need 15 to get through past this area, and then move on to the next one. So yeah, I'll probably play 3 domes worth, 3 or 4. I don't know, depending on how quick it goes. But clearly, I'm going to need to finish off the Space Junk Galaxy in order to make any amount of progress here. So, what can I even talk about? Camilla's airship attack. Oh, this one's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of whatever. It's very much based in the sky. Like, we're still in the ship's not on, like, actual planets. Not quite as much like with the Honey Hive Galaxy and all that. That was obviously a ship or planet-based level. But, yeah. I still haven't gone apple picking. I think I'm going to go apple picking next week. Just to keep with the fall themes, the fall vibes of everything, you know? Because it's important to still, like, do things, you know? You don't want to just do a whole bunch of nothing during, you know, the times that we are currently living in. You want to make sure you take the most of what you got with you and make it work, you know what I mean? I think there's actually a situation where there's a Hungry Luma around here somewhere. I don't know where, but they're giving me an odd amount of... never mind, actually. Not in this level. Nope. I think maybe it might be the next one, but they're giving me a lot of star bits located around here for some reason, so I don't really know why, but whatever. Go down into here. That has... oh, just a bunch of star bits. Yeah, see, there's like a bunch of star bits right here. That's probably for some reason, you know? They never give you, like, an incredible, tremendous amount of star bits unless there's some shenanigans going on, you know? There's... where was that even aiming? Hello? Wasn't even aiming anywhere. Yep, there's one. And Mr. 2. Mr. 2? That wasn't even a thing. All right. And number 2. Nope, hold on. I totally pressed the Y button there, but whatever. That's fine. So one thing that's exciting that I totally forgot about is something that's going to happen, I think Monday, I'm getting the package, is behind me there's this, like, haunted house that's made out of Lego. It's like it's a pretty expensive set, but I ended up getting it, and a friend helped me get it, and they actually sell a lighting kit for the haunted house, and it's by a separate company from Lego. So Lego doesn't make the thing directly, but there's another company that does it. And the lighting kit is not cheap either, but it is very, very cool. And they take like hours upon hours to install. It takes so long to install the lighting kit, but it looks so good once it's done. I never realized that Camilla had green lipstick. That's pretty interesting there. But I'm going to be doing that probably on Monday or Tuesday, just as like a side project for me to do. Not something I'm going to do on video because it takes like literally like 3 hours to do it. It takes a long time to do that stuff. So I'm not necessarily itching in my boots to make like a, here's this massive tutorial video on this one thing, you know? But it's a cool little, where was that even aiming? I don't even know. Hello? I'm going to be doing that. So in future videos, you will see that haunted house be lit up in the background. So I'm very excited about that. I ended up doing a video for Beyond the Brick where, like, I got the lighting kit from them for the haunted, or not haunted, the Hogwarts Castle and the treehouse and a bookshop. So that's going to be my Monday project. Take a couple hours to do that. It's going to be all green and whatnot. It's going to look super spooky by the time the whole thing's done. And this light really kills it, you know? Having this giant light over toward here that's natural sunlight really just messes with me, you know? Because you can't really show off the spooky background when that happens. So, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? This Luma is hungry. Take all the biddies. There we go. I actually... Mario was sleeping, and then Mario, like, turned over that way. That was weird. So I actually stopped recording from yesterday. I ended up going to that there barbecue, and now I'm back. So I'm going to get back into where I was before, right after this. But I saw this star here. I'm like, you know what? Let me go for that. So as I was... I didn't realize yesterday how tired I actually was. Like, you know when you're doing something and you're like, man, I have like so little energy. Like, what is happening? Is there something wrong? You know, am I just not feeling good? Am I not feeling myself? And like, it turns out I was so tired. So I actually just stopped doing videos and recording video gaming action for the day. I nearly just launched myself into that giant pit of nothing. But luckily, I did not. Sometimes you just feel that way, and you're like, you know what? now is the time for me to stop. I'm going to stop for the day, recompose myself, and get back into it tomorrow, which is exactly what I did, and here I am, you know? I had a burrito from Chipotle because that's like a typical... Oh, are you serious? Really? Wow. Burrito from Chipotle because that's my typical lunching, munching thing. Why did I say munching? That's weird. So that was my time, and I did end up going to that barbecue, like I said, and it was very nice. It was very nice to hang out with my former Lego store employee friends. Always a good time hanging out with them. They always like to socialize and, you know, just talk about not just the Lego, but really anything. So it's always a good time. They always really go out with, like, a lot of the food and whatnot. So I showed up with basically an empty stomach. I did have the spicy nugs beforehand, but I probably should not have eaten that. But you know what? It's fine. I ended up having a good time anyways. And after I did that, I was actually going to record more Super Mario Galaxy, but I was just so tired. Like, and I know that I was so tired because I ended up sleeping like 9 hours. Like something like, you know, I normally don't sleep 8 hours. I sleep like a little bit less than that. But I guess I was tired enough that I absolutely slept 9+ hours. So it was actually pretty magical because sometimes when I wake up on the weekends, I still live at home. So my mother is very much a fan of music. So what she'll do is she'll potentially, you know, clean or do whatever around the house, or the apartment rather, and she will either listen to music out loud via a speaker or put in headphones or earbuds. And she is the most, like, out-of-tune singer ever. And if I do sleep here, there's like a wood shop downstairs. So the noise from that could also wake me up. So what I did was I bought a bunch of earplugs for me to wear in case either of those situations happen, you know? So that's basically that. And it turns out it worked out really well because I slept for like 9 hours, no problem whatsoever. So with this here, I'm gonna hold it upright, and then it's gonna... Okay, so this is like the other controlling things before. It just makes me go through all this again because it's like, hey, you know, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you don't fall off and whatever. So the earplugs absolutely helped, and I highly, highly recommend them if you are in a position where you can actually use them. Now, I wouldn't use them if you need to actually get up for work or get up for school or anything like that, because then you might miss your alarm or something like that. But if you're just out there and you're like, you know what, I'm going to try to sleep in. And that's what I normally do, or try to do at least. Try to get a full 8 hours. Like, earplugs, man, they work incredibly well. With the controller here, so you need to hold the controllers you have upright, like the Wii Remote, and then launch them forward. So you can't hold the controller like this. That doesn't help. You need to hold it like upward and then tilt it forward accordingly, because you will soon lose control of that. So I'm just going to bypass all of this. I don't care about the 1-up. I don't care about the star bits. I don't care about any of that at all whatsoever. I can barely adjust the camera, but that's fine. Do I care to go over there? I don't really care, actually. Never mind. I'm just going to head over toward this way. Yep, and there we go. A little bit more. Bada bang. That's it. And that's all she wrote. Beautiful. Awesome. So, I have these, like, jelly earplugs. That way, like, I can mold them to my giant earlobes. Not that my earlobes are giant, but, you know, just for the sake of it there. And they fit very snugly. So I just slept like a rock. And I guess I don't sleep very, like, well, because, like, I normally wake up and I'm tired, but, like, when I woke up this past time, I felt, like, magical. I felt like, I got an actual decent amount of sleep, so I should probably wear them more often, provided I don't have something specifically I need to get up and do. So, as you can probably assume by that red thing appearing on there, that is a different star than usual. That is a Prankster Comet, which is a variation on a level that we have played before. I believe a red Prankster Comet. It's a speedy comet. Okay. So, I'm not going to play too many of these. I'll show you a couple, but I'm not going to play, like, a bunch of them, I guess. Because they're, you know, the same levels we played before, just with different stipulations. I'd rather show you more unique levels, but that's just me. So, for the Dino Piranha speed run, I have to beat the level in a quicker time period than I did previously. So, if you know the way to go, then you'll be fine. Basically, there's no dilly-dallying. There's no, you know, let me go get these one-ups. Let me go do this. Let me go do that. Like, there is none of that. It's literally just you taking the most efficient run to where you need to go possible and not messing around. So a lot of the tutorial things are not active anymore because you don't need them, obviously. But yeah, like, don't go for star bits. Don't go for any of that, you know. And there's all sorts of different stipulations as well. The one that could probably give you the most trouble is the one that's like, hey, you have one life. Good luck. That's probably the one that has given me the most trouble in the past. But even then, if you know what you're doing, you'll be fine, because you got to just pace yourself accordingly, and you should be ready to rock and roll. And because I played this game literally hundreds of thousands of times, I know exactly where to go. And during sequences like that, they actually just pause, you know, the camera and all that, so you actually, you know, or they pause the timer, rather, so you're not, like, wasting time waiting for cutscenes and whatnot. You're just, you know, going about the level as you should. And then this guy here, bam, there we go. All sorts of little things that add up along the way. So, last night I had a wide variety of foods. It was, there's, like, sausage with peppers and onions, which is a very classic, like, Italian sort of meal with, like, bread and whatnot all involved there. It's very, very good. There was lasagna. There was this bean dip that, like, I don't know what the name of it is, but it was very, very good. It had, like, corn in it and all sorts of, like, little stuff that made it so good. So addicting. It was like cowboy something. So that's, that was a good thing for me to have here. Yoink. Bam. I will, again, I'm not signing your autograph. Please leave me alone. Leave me be. Take this giant tail to your face. I just want to eat my meal in peace. Yoink. So, as you can see, 2 minutes or less is all it took right there. Bada bang. I'm very happy today, especially. I'm wearing a Banjo-Kazooie shirt, so does not pertain to Mario whatsoever. Also note the timer does not stop once you're done, but you can't really see it that well. You kind of can. So, it's like, it's a shirt with all, like, Banjo-Kazooie stuff on it with the logo, bird and the bear, all the little things from all the different games. So it's pretty cool. I got it online. I'm like, I don't have enough, like, Banjo-Kazooie merchandise, anything. So I was like, oh, I'll get this. So I actually got a pin, 2 pins, as well as Undertale on the Switch, all at, like, one time. That way I could, you know, treat myself a little bit. I was actually debating on with Banjo-Kazooie before. You see Kirby in the background here? I mentioned it in the videos when PAX East happened, but I ended up getting a bunch of, I don't want to do that one, mentioned that I could get a variety of things from First 4 Figures, which is this company that makes really high quality, like, statues, like Kirby back here. So Kirby is very well detailed, lights up, and looks awesome. And the company that makes them makes a whole variety of different ones. And I had a gift card where I could get, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth, you know, to get that. And I could have chosen Banjo-Kazooie, but it just looked kind of weird. Like, the Banjo model did not look like as it should. It looked very wonky, so I voted against that one, and I got Kirby. Almost exclusively once I found this out, because Kirby lights up and Banjo does not. So I do not have, like, any Banjo-Kazooie anything. Like, that, this shirt really is the only thing that is, a thing that I have. The shirt and the pins and whatnot. Because I have not gotten the N64 cartridge or anything like that, because I kind of would never use it. Because of the Xbox version being so, like, superior, I guess. And especially it being in HD and all that. So, yeah. That's kind of where I fell on that one, but... yeah, so that was just a random thing that was exciting to me, I guess. That pops out coins, so you can destroy these. And I guess if you're going for a 100 coin round, you can. There are no 100 coin stars in any of these galaxies. That is not a thing anymore. You can just get coins to get a 1-up, but again, they do not do anything technically in terms of the game. So keep that in mind while you're playing here. I wouldn't, like, try for them unless you really want to. Lots of star bits all throughout here. Very nice. There we go. You can jump your way across a lot of these green, electrified, but not electrified things if you wanted to. A lot of backwards jumping action can happen probably, like, right here, right? Yoink. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. And now I'm going to try to yeet on over to here. Yes, I can. Awesome. So there's some sort of bullet bill that I'm going to have to lure over toward this way. Come on, buddy. Right over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, jump up, and then right over to here, and right on over to here. Bam. Look at that. First try. Didn't even need to try that much. Bada boom. All right, there we go. So that's 15 stars here. I could go for Bowser right now, but I'm going to save that actually for the next episode because I've gotten a bunch this time, and I definitely feel like it's slowing down a bunch with these stars compared to Sunshine and 64. So I'll probably play a little bit more here and go on to the next area as well. I want to thank you all for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me. As always, my name has been Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. I'll see you again next time for more Super Mario Galaxy as a part of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Bye.